And we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mary. What do you see? Um, this wonderful evening. Hi, Mary. How are you?
Hey, how are you guys? How are you doing, Jason? How was your day?
My day was good. Considering the last 2 days, I kind of went offline, and I just shut down. Not, I wasn't sick. I didn't have a fever. I just oh, oh, didn't turn off the volume. I was getting. Hold
You were
on.
just
There we go. Okay.
you were
Let's see.
I was too. Oops.
So anyway, this tonight's show, just FYI, it's a little it's a little loose, a little flying by this. Like,
Hey,
not
Gabby.
that we
Hey,
don't
Evie.
care. It's just
Yeah.
it's had a lot of stuff and
Well,
yeah.
okay, so let me tell you this. This morning I get up and immediately I have to, I have kind of like a short little 2-minute reading, and it's all doom and gloom. And then I go to the TV, it's all doom and gloom. And then I get in the car and I get a phone call, talking about people being blown up and shit, doom and gloom. I'm like, ah. And then I have to go to work and deal with Mr. Doom and Gloom. you know so I'm like, okay, so this is what we're going to do. I want to cover some hot topics or current events, but I also made some banners tonight because cold cases, guys, cold cases can be super super dark. It's all doom and gloom. And so I kind of want to just for a few days, weeks, months,
Well, you
whatever,
got to balance it out. You got to
whatever.
balance
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
negative and the positive, and it's
Right.
just
Yeah. And see, when you're always surrounded by negative, it can affect your, your,
well, it takes in your subconscious takes in everything.
yeah.
So even though if your default setting is optimistic and positive, it still does have effect on you,
Yeah. Oh, I know.
whether or not and it's like you need to cleanse your palate, and
And, and it
that's
affects you.
what pet videos are for.
Right. Right, right, yeah. I mean, last night because my friend Joe Law, he doesn't know it yet. Hopefully,
No.
he's not watching. One of his little cats got out and has been missing, and he's not home. But so I've been trolling all of the pet rescue sites, looking for the little girl. And, of course, going there every day, putting out food, shaking treats, checking with neighbors, things like that. And so, anyway, so I just wanted something positive. So I was trolling the pet websites. Some cutie pies are up for adoption. That's my first love. And I'm gonna give you guys a little secret. Okay, as a psychic medium, I see a lot of dark shit. Okay, I see a lot, but I try not to let that affect my vibration, okay, or my energy field. And hey, Carrie, I try not to let that affect it. And so I try and always stay positive and walk in the light because I am a light worker. So I created some banners tonight. So you'll get to see them. Let me see which one. To manifest your wants, put your intentions out to the universe and keep doing it and mean it. In other words,
From your heart too, like.
and yeah, and I got to tell you, this absolutely works because last year I was like, God, how am I going to pay this high tax bill? I had 2 tax bills coming in. How am I going to pay it? I can't pay it. I need exactly $10,000. I need $10,000 and I need it before the 30th. And I kept putting it out to the universe, looking up and saying, I need $10,000 and I need it now. please. Pretty please with sugar on it. Pretty please, with oatmeal and sugar and that kind of thing. Guess what? Yep. I got a phone call from GoDaddy saying that a company, and it turns out it's one of the big food service companies, wanted to buy my .com domain name, and I let them. I should have sold it for a hell of a lot more, but I sold it for exactly what I needed. I didn't want to be greedy,
I've had that where like it will give you exactly what you need, not less, not more. It'll,
right.
if you trust it and you
Mhm.
and you
Yeah,
yep.
so tax time again, so I'm putting it out to the universe. True story. Oh my God, I feel like Fetterman. I feel
Yeah.
like Fetterman tonight. Only because there's a nor'easter, and it's cold. So yeah. So to manifest your wants and your intentions, guys, I'm telling you, it works. Put it out there and say, I need it now. Pretty please, but mean
Mm-hmm.
it nicely. And it does work. If you're wishy-washy and say, can I have that? It's not going to happen. You can't be wishy-washy. You have to be.
And that's it. I mean, yeah, you have to stand. Yeah, I've been like that where I need it. I've done everything I could to get it, and it's like you get backed in a corner and like you've run out of all options, and you just
Yeah.
just.
Yeah.
But what do you like? I have a playlist that I like of songs that can get me out of a dark place,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
music does. Emma does.
Yeah. Angel, I you know what I do? If something bad happens, like like if I get yelled at work or something, or something negative happens, I immediately in my mind go to my happy place, and my happy place is just a field of wildflowers and all these animals that I knew, okay, that have passed, or other animals are all around me, and we're just in the field of wildflowers. And they're lit up and they're sparkly wildflowers. Or what I do is I go to my other place, which is this beautiful, it's almost like a tiny stone house with bougainvillea all over it, and it overlooks the beautiful Mediterranean Sea. And I literally can fly to my sister's house, and it's just my happy place.
Well, my happy place caught on fire and blew up. I'm still recovering from the 3rd-degree burns. No, I'm fine. No, I'm good. Yeah. I'm waiting for the contractors. They're rebuilding it right now.
Stop sticking your head in the dryer.
Oh, the dryer? Well, that's broken too. Yeah.
Oh my God, my heart hurts.
But I love the smell of it. No. No,
yeah.
No, there's a lot of negativity, and there's a lot of days where I just can't. It's like and a lot of crap put out there.
I was in Marshalls. I was in Marshalls the other day. Okay, just kind of Home Goods, just kind of browsing, looking, like what can I use to, for the shows coming up that I'm doing. And so I saw this giant amethyst, big slab of amethyst. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm feeling so drained of energy. Hang on, I need to raise my vibration. So I held it right up to my third eye.
Yeah.
I'm standing in Home Goods holding up this amethyst to raise my vibration. You know, I thought about buying it and carrying it around in my purse, but the thing was like this big.
How much was it? Was it expensive?
No, it wasn't.
No?
It wasn't. No. To keep your vibration higher, meditate. And remember, we had 2 of the world's best people that teach that on our show months ago. Vib Verma and Rakesh Verma, who's a healer. Meditate, carry an amethyst or an iolite stone, and always, guys, find the positive and the negative.
And that's one thing I have. I have the power bracelets. What, you know?
Yeah.
That's tiger's eye, amethyst, hematite. But I did learn this, and I know that there's some, you know, like your hands are both left and right, like they're positive and negative polarity.
Right.
But I am left-handed, so I've noticed that
Opposite.
It's opposite for me. Not everyone, but I have noticed, because, like, you know, you can, like, when I can definitely, my left hand is what I project with.
Yeah.
Was that okay? Yes.
Yeah. To talk to your loved ones on the other side, just say hello. They can hear you, just like how you and I are talking, Jason. You can talk to them just like that. You don't have to kneel beside the bed and go, Mom, please.
My babies. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can talk
I
to
have this
them.
picture in color next to my bed.
Yeah. Your loved ones. It could be pets. It could be humans. It could be the stuffed teddy bear in the other room. Whatever you consider your loved one. It could be a bottle of ketchup. Okay. It's organic. So anyway, they can hear you, and so can your creator. Okay, so back to raising your vibration. Okay. I see a lot of people who come to me at the shows and their energy fields are full. It's like a train, man. It's like Soul Train. All those dancers are behind you, like dead loved ones, dead animals, bad boyfriends, bad karma. I mean, it's all in your energy field, and it follows you. So when people walk, have you ever seen like, it's like an ad or maybe a photograph? People are walking and it's like a shadow behind them. That's your energy field. Okay. And I see a lot of people who are sick, like one person in particular today who has been sick with cancer and other things. I said, you need to raise your vibration. He's like, what's that? And I said, it's your energy field. It's your vibration. And I told him,
not vibrator, vibration.
Right. I operate way up. Why is one arm bigger than the other? I operate way up here. I'm like floating most of the time. And so I said, we need to raise your vibration. I said, it's too low. He said, well, how do I do that? And I said, meditate, amethyst or iolite stone, be positive. He said, can I have a glass of wine while I'm doing it?
Helium.
Sure. But yeah, so if your vibration is low, guys.
I don't think a glass of wine is fine.
Yeah. No,
a glass. But if you 2 bottles, I mean.
Did you say A or A? So,
I mean, I don't know. 1 glass of wine with dinner, it's actually good for digestion. But like, I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
So,
and if you ever,
yeah. So, hey, Brooke's here, Carrie, Evie, Dot. Where'd she go?
Bonsoir.
Gabby, there she is. Yeah. Hey, everybody. So anyway, these are just some of my things, because I have to constantly stay up. I can't, if I go down, guys, whoa, look out. There's going to be an earthquake.
Speaking of earthquakes, there's been quite a few.
Right, where I predicted them too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. And how
Yes.
about what?
Well, should we? I mean, not to derail you because we got plenty of time to kind of like. I kind of want to somewhat stick to the thumbnail just because we kind of, just for.
Okay.
But let's do this first, Mary, real
Okay.
quick. Let's do our little.
This show is for entertainment purposes only. We have all the information available to the general public and whatever Spirit wants to add. Mary is a psychic medium that is merely the messenger, so if you don't like the message, take it up with Spirit.
Get bent. Yeah.
Right. Right. I
So,
found somebody else on TikTok using the same thing. If you don't like what I have to say, take it up with Spirit. That's a copyright infringement, bitch.
wow. I mean,
Wait, I gotta go get my milk. Hang on.
your milk.
Yeah, I poured myself a glass of milk, like I'm craving milk. It's winter time.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Like it's.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Emma, oh, great. I'm just letting her do it. Well, talk about like when I was looking, I have to look into this more because I just came across it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was kind of, for let's get some positive stories because the percentage of negativity and just out there. I don't watch mainstream media. I usually see the stuff third or fourth hand. I just can't because it's so propagandized and false.
Yeah.
It really is. It's just
yeah.
I was telling you if you are somebody that just watches, I don't know, one of the networks. I mean, MSNBC is off the rails. I mean, I'm like,
I watch BBC and I watch Sky News. I can't.
I like Sky News.
US.
Yeah, BBC. Yeah, that stands for something else, Mary. You got to be careful. You got to have that with context.
British Broadcasting Company.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm. This
else?
is the PG audience. PG.
PG. What? What did I say?
No. I'm just saying you got.
Oh.
I'm texting you what it means.
Oh, okay. Yes, it is, Evie. I have a nor'easter outside. Like, they call it that. It's because these people up here probably aren't used to hurricanes or storms like I have all the time. What? Oh, you texted me?
I texted you what that means. If you say you'd like to be
serious?
Yes.
They say that?
Yeah. It's yeah. That's
okay. So I'm just gonna go back to my neck of the woods and hibernate until it's time for me to go physically home. Yeah, because where have I been? So who says that? The kids these days say that?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
That's what when you say that, because I've said I I like because I watch BBC or like and lately with all the stuff that's happening in London, I've been watching some of there's a few I follow on YouTube though. Because most of the stuff nowadays is we watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
It's not, I don't know. I mean, who watches like broadcast television? I don't like, not me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, who watches it? And plus, I mean, a friend of mine is a producer out in Hollywood. I have several friends who are producers out there, and they can't even sell shows because
no
one's buying them.
That business model is not.
It's dead.
Yeah,
it's dead.
It is.
So it's either got to be live content and streaming, but no shows. So
Emma has always. Yeah. Sorry, if Emma's having a moment right now. She's kicking, and that's what I'm trying to get her under control. She's a little hyper. It's like she gets zoomies.
Oh, zoomies. Yeah.
It's like, but she's not zooming right now. She's kicking, and it's that hissing and stop.
Oh.
She's
Well, you
trying
see this lump over here? I'm pointing. See that lump right there on the red chair? That's Tuk Tuk.
This is Looney Tunes right here.
Hey, Emma. Emma. Emma, 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 Emma.
Yummy, yummy.
Yum, 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 yum. Hi. Hi, baby girl. Oh.
Come down, Daddy's busy.
Hey, Chantel, how are ya? And Diane, I don't know if you heard me. Hello, how are you?
Hi, everyone. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we'll calm down now.
What do we have tonight to challenge my third eye?
Well, I don't know about challenging your third eye, but I thought we lost an actress.
Yes.
That was. I thought we.
Diane Keaton. Yeah. Yeah, I
So,
love her. Yeah.
I do.
She was always so fresh, offered that fresh take.
Yeah.
She very much. Do you want me to just spell it out?
Sure.
Okay. So great actress. She just dove right into the animal world, her and her dog. Not so much people world. And
well, they're better company.
Yeah, dogs are better. You're right about that.
I don't blame her for that. And Hollywood.
Yeah. Hollywood can, just rip you to shreds. But so in the very beginning, she had bulimia growing up, had it all of her life, still had it up until her death. Okay. I feel like she didn't weigh much when she passed. I saw some mental illness. I also saw some colon intestinal problems. They did mention sarcoma, and that can be devastating if not treated. But I saw towards the very end, it's almost like a dementia. Okay. And the mental illness of her disease of bulimia, and then just retreating away from everybody. But
Hollywood puts you on such on the spot and such a under the microscope, and if you have any insecurities, it just amplifies them.
I know. I just feel like there was something mentally not right with her right before she died.
And that could be the new
malnourishment. Yeah, because you expect, esophageal cancer could have happened, from constantly either exercising too much or throwing up. Okay. So there are 3 different forms of bulimia, but it is a altered body image perception of oneself. You could weigh 86 pounds and still see fat. When you look at yourself in the mirror, I'm still fat. Anorexic is pretty much almost identical. I knew a lady that used to, she would have blueberries for breakfast, and she might have 6 of them, and then she goes out and she runs 10 miles. That's a form of bulimia.
Right.
Okay. Right. Over exercising, throwing up, and then something else I forgot. Yeah, great, fantastic actress. Loved her freshness, but behind that, I feel the mental illness may be a form of dementia. And plus, guys, you got to understand, anybody that has bulimia, anorexia, and they keep throwing up, their body's not maintaining any kind of nutrients or nourishment. So things are going to start failing. You know, but especially I'm wondering, with her, I got the intestines in the head.
Is that why she always wore turtlenecks?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could have been. Plus she was probably always cold, you know. Super skinny. And the last photo, the day before she died, she was out walking her dog, and super skinny. And people who have bulimia, guys, their teeth, okay, their teeth are really, really big. Her teeth were beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So she had a lot of dental work done. And we're all human. We all have problems, you know? Like, I'm a celiac, okay? And I gravitate to pastries. Oh my God. You know, it's like that's the worst thing that anything with gluten to put in my body. And what it does is, when you're a celiac, guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but gluten will kill the hair-like fibers in your small intestine. Okay. And these hair-like fibers are like sticking up. So when food comes down, they grab it and they absorb the nutrients. Well, if you got celiac disease, you don't have these anymore. It's like this. So food comes down and it doesn't give you nourishment for your body. So technically, you could be overweight and lacking so many nutrients that you have to take 100, vitamins just to maintain.
And not to mention, our food supply is lacking.
Right. I feel like she had some dementia, and the family is keeping it very private. Mental illness, and then something with her intestines, or it could be a form of cancer. But all of those together. Yeah, and that poor baby.
One of my favorite movies is First Wives Club, and
yeah,
these are her top 3 movies she was in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was a shock. Never saw it coming. We see Bruce Willis, his progression, but nobody ever saw this coming. Nobody.
I hadn't heard anything about it.
Yeah. Amazing. I know.
So, well, rest in peace. She was.
Yeah. And she was young, 79.
Yeah.
Young.
But she, you didn't hear about her really, and she wasn't in the gossip rags or anything like that.
No.
It's like she did her. She acted and
went home to her dog.
Yep.
Went home to her puppy.
That's what, because it's talking about acting and Hollywood getting to you. We have
Charlie Sheen.
So now, I like Charlie Sheen. I never really bought a lot of the hype that they were talking. It was,
yeah,
the bad stuff, because Hollywood in itself is not as a dark place. I don't think you can avoid a lot of that stuff.
So, looking at Charlie, hey, Ann, looking at Charlie, I watched a video just yesterday, and I told you he was walking to meet his wife he divorced 19 years ago. The pretty one that he was with. I thought he was still married.
Denise Richards?
Yeah, I didn't know they had divorced.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. But he was walking to meet her. And I immediately got some sort of motor neuron disorder or dementia for him, without a doubt. Because the way he's walking like this, looking at her like this, I'm going, that's dementia.
Do you think that is from all the heavy drug use?
Well, could be, yeah. And then plus two, they just came out. This just came out like 2 days ago. The connection to Alzheimer's and dementia and depression. Okay. If you are constantly depressed, or if you're manic depressive, depression issues all your life, your chances of there is now a substantiated link between depression and dementia and Alzheimer's. They go hand in hand, guys.
Does it have anything to do with gut health?
Yes, absolutely.
Because that's where,
that's your gut controls everything.
The serotonin production? It can vision.
Serotonin, yeah.
That and your pineal gland.
Yeah, but they just established the link.
The link,
and now they are working towards curing that link. In other words, and I forgot, I wish I could find the article for you. If you guys can Google depression equals dementia Alzheimer's, you'll find it. Yeah, Chantel.
That and heavy metals. Yep.
Yeah. He was never my favorite actor at all. Never. Okay. I like Robert Downey Jr. better. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I like him.
Robert Downey Jr. But Charlie Sheen was never a favorite actor. As a matter of fact, it was like, ew, but
he was just always the bad, like the bad, the troublemaker. I don't really have an opinion on him so much. I just never really watched. I mean, he was.
But the reason I wanted to cover him tonight, Jason, is because when I saw him walking to meet his ex-wife on stage, I'm like, ooh, something really is not right with him. There is something serious with him. And I believe it is dementia.
Okay.
I do. Yeah. Because he has that look.
I'm sure he's opened himself to a lot of negative energy in his day.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, I would say he still has negative energy around him. That's probably why I never liked him, is because I could pick up on all of that negative energy around him.
Yeah.
And that's probably why I never liked him. It's the reason why, I wouldn't gravitate towards certain people, is because of the negative energy, is because I can see it, I can feel it, and I just have to get away from it.
It's like Tom Hanks. He's always given me the creeps.
Really? See, he's not in the white light, kind of. He's not up here. His vibration is very grounded. Charlie Sheen's vibration is very low.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very low. Diane Keaton's vibration was grounded, maybe a little bit higher.
Okay.
Just a little bit higher. Very grounded. Yeah. I just, So, yeah.
Well, and something that will help with that negative energy.
Have you been around negative people or in a negative environment? Frankie and Lord's Apothecary Cleanser Spray is a must. Just one spray to make the negativity go away. Available at marythemedium.com.
Yeah.
Oh, your banner hell. Yeah. What's that now?
God gives you one true gift, okay? And if you don't use it, you become second best at something else, but never as good as you could have been had you used your gift, your one true gift. Now, it doesn't mean everybody's born a psychic. It could mean you're the greatest artist on the planet, but you work as a waitress, okay, because you don't believe in yourself. And you'll never be as good at that job as you would if you were an artist, you know? And it's like me. So I had a really hard time with my gift and you know, dealing with it my whole entire life. So I took up cooking, you know, got 2 culinary degrees, but I'm never as good at that as I am as the psychic medium, my one true gift.
And it's copyrighted, Married to Medium 2012.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is copyrighted, guys. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and I probably was saying that really back in the early 2000s. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what do we got? What else we got?
What else do we have? Let's see here. Well, did we cover this yet? This was my friend Jonna sent me. She gets a lot of she sees a lot of stuff, but all these are just screenshots from crazy events that happened fairly recently. 2 separate helicopter crashes within like a couple days, and then at LaGuardia there was an accident on the ramp. Like, but it's crazy. This helicopter crashes on the highway, and those are people trying in the middle. They're trying to move it off the road. And this one, the other one, was in Huntington Beach. It just, I don't know if the tail thing, but it just dropped out of the sky. And
the rotor fell off of the tail. I watched it. Yeah, the rotor just came right off, and it just spun right on down.
Spun out. Yep. I think it looked though like the palm trees kind of like caught it a little bit, so it didn't crash as hard as it would have.
Yeah, seriously,
it broke the fall.
Yeah, it broke the fall. Thank God for that.
But
yeah.
Just add on. I mean, things keep falling out of the sky, Mary.
Like, right. I know, isn't that funny how I said it? Planes are going to fall out of the sky.
Well, so we're into October, and they're
still falling out of the sky. Right? Yeah. We're still, and then, well, we're losing all these actors and actresses, you know? I know we've already hit the 3 mark on the singers, you know? But I just feel like we're due for someone else. That's getting a prediction. Yeah. Yep. The Air India was horrific. I predicted the Air India crash. Absolutely. And the earthquakes, and they just had a tsunami warning. Of course, you know, because of that huge earthquake in the Philippines.
Yeah, all the Ring of Fire, you know, all those. Yeah. There was one in Russia, Alaska. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I mean, but that's just stupid human error right there on the left, on the right.
Oh, all of them are. I mean, yeah. Yeah, and I don't know if that was a DEI hire or issue or, you know, it's
probably.
I don't give 2 flying Fs like what, you know, like as long as you're qualified. I don't.
Right.
You know,
yeah. Well, so I watched the video of the planes on the right. And the one that circled on the left-hand side, you know, the 2 planes, it cuts across the runway and heads straight for the other plane. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you see this big jumbo jet sitting in front of you. Why didn't you hit the brakes?
He was texting.
Yeah, he was probably. Yeah, you're right. He was texting. Oh,
or he was He was on a like FaceTime or whatever, you know, like had a selfie stick.
So yeah, he was doing a selfie. Must be taxi, or else he was like some Islamic jihadist that just didn't know how to fly. Decided to do it landside, curbside. It's like, oh please, you know.
So yeah, I mean, but this is still going on, and then like I said, you know, let's see.
Chantel, cooking, cooking pays the bills. An outlet. I'm working on 2 books. I'm working on my spirit book, which is, I mean, it's
The
incredible.
pictures and everything.
Yeah, with my pictures and what spirit wants you to know with my pictures. Copyrighted. Hello. And then the other one is the pet cookbook with Jason and Melina.
We'll have to take like pictures when I'm down there.
Yeah, lots. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
lots.
coming regardless. Even if you have to work, I'm coming.
And I'll tell you, our hotel will probably be haunted. They always find me. They always find me.
Yeah.
Every hotel, they find me. No, I'm not working. I already got the time off. We're going.
All right.
Yeah, I've already forked out a big chunk of change for that. So
yeah, I know. No, I know. And
we're going. So, spiritual Diane D said in the past, I've had multiple vivid tsunami dreams. Yeah. You know, I didn't have a tsunami dream. I just had the visions of a tsunami. And Evie, I know we keep talking about Phil Collins, and Elton John, you know,
hasn't Elton John had some health issues anyway?
Yeah, serious health issues. Yep. So, absolutely. Not far off, Evie. Let's see what else. Have a vivid dream in the past, standing out in the field, a plane going out of control, and the engine dropped in my arms. Whoa. Engine dropped into your arms. Wow. That's a vivid dream. Wow. Okay, so what else we got?
Visuals, nothing, but no.
Oh, I know. Where's the blank screen?
What, this one? Oh, here.
Yeah. There we go, guys. What are you
Can't you see it?
off of this? Yes, I can see it. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I see white light. What do you see?
I see very bright white. Yeah. That's a self picture. Mary was taking a selfie.
Yeah, that's my selfie right there.
Yeah. It's so bright. Oh.
Sure. Yeah, no. So we're all waiting. Chantel, for what? Waiting for what?
Oh, this is my security camera, Mary. Like a bird.
A bird? Is that that's a bird? You sure that's not a dragon bird? Looks like a dragon.
No, I don't know what kind of bird it is. It's like I don't know. He hit the screen and then like flew off. He didn't get hurt.
No. Oh, I see him. Yeah.
He didn't get hurt. Yeah.
See a cure for long COVID. My son suffers some. Oh, Carrie, I'm so sorry. Oh, you're waiting for the cookbooks. Yeah, I know.
Oh, try to get something that removes spike proteins for that.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. It's vaccine injury.
So I forgot the name of the antibiotic. what's the name of that antibiotic that Trump was taking when he
Oh,
got?
the hydroxychloroquine.
Yeah,
Is that it?
hydroxychloroquine.
And
Hydroxychloroquine.
then
Yeah, can your son take that, Carrie? Hydroxychloroquine or
ivermectin, hi Joyce.
Hey,
Yeah,
Joy.
ivermectin is one of the most. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's what they have in like first aid kits and
Yeah. So many are suffering. Doctors do not see any help. I do feel like they are going to come out with a cure for something else. A cure will be found.
well, it's the Hegelian dialects, problem, action, solution.
Yeah, there you go.
They create the problem.
Yeah.
They have, and then they have the solution for it, and so they sell it. It's just, it really is, and it's scary how much power these, how much they control.
Big Pharma? Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Well, they flipped the script. It used to be the holistic, was the, and then they made the snake oil salesman is now, the crazy lunatics with the natural remedies are like, they're the fringe and the pest,
Carrie, is he taking any zinc or vitamin D on a regular basis?
I heard zinc was one of the main things that it depletes you of.
Zinc. Start dosing up on zinc. So many young ones are suffering. I'm on a group on Facebook. My son hardly got out of bed. Zinc, darling. And then a lot of pro and prebiotics.
Oh, and did you know how important copper is? Or like water should be, like copper pipes and all that stuff, and it prevent, like how it's very important.
Yeah.
I mean, look at what's in your blood: iron, copper.
Yeah. Magnesium. Yeah. Oh, I know. Where's another cool banner? Where's a cool banner? There we go. Yeah. So we're going to get into the hot topic of what's going to happen in Gaza land.
I'll put back up. Where'd it go? Gaza land.
Gaza land.
Oh wait, I didn't mean the squirrels got out. I don't know. Yeah, what is going on with that, Mary? What do you get? What's your what? Nope. Oh yeah. Hi, Susan Van. Yeah.
Hi. I don't want to get her name wrong. Hi. Okay, so
I'm gonna just show you if I had Googled, I said peace in the East or whatever, and I thought this was peculiar. This was a generated response. You see
ceasefire.
How they former president
Trump.
I
know, it's like why are they saying former?
I don't know. Maybe Google knows something we don't know.
Yeah. So, Gaza land. Do we have any slides for that, or we don't?
I don't. I was gonna because I mean, I had a bunch of like doom and gloom. It's all doom and gloom. And you're like,
my God! I mean, guys, it's like a wasteland. It's like something from Mad Max, isn't it? The devastation. So this is what I got. I got 5 days. Give it 5 days. Hamas is already fighting some armed bandits or whatever, street thugs or street gangs over there. They're already fighting them. Now, part of the peace deal is for Hamas to lay down their weapons. That's not going to happen. They just said that's not going to happen. I give it 5 days to 2 weeks. Now,
Yeah.
what I want to see, now, like, how are these people? Who is going to come in there and redo the infrastructure that Israel blew up? I think Israel should rebuild Gaza. They're the ones that destroyed it, trying to seek out Hamas. Okay, granted. Okay, they destroyed it. There are people, and Hamas, the people elected Hamas. And so, Trump is going to control it with Tony Blair from England. I just, yeah, you didn't know that? Oh, yeah. They're going to, yeah. Trump and Tony Blair are going to be in control of Gaza with Netanyahu. And really, the Palestinian people have not had a say in who controls Gaza Strip. So I wouldn't be surprised if Trump gets American companies in there and starts rebuilding. But that's what I'm seeing. I'm being shown the number 5. 5 days to 2 weeks, 14 days, 5 to 14 days. So what does the audience think? What does a multivitamin, that's still not going to cut it, Carrie? Zinc, vitamin D, ivermectin, pro and prebiotics.
Too with vitamins in general, just look into what you can the quality. It's unfortunately the price of supplements has skyrocketed. It is what it is. Like there were supplements I would get for $6 or $7 or up to like $50 or $60. I mean, they really are expensive. So
and definitely make sure that it's not added with a lot of fillers. Not a lot of fillers.
Like microplastics.
Yeah. Gut health. Eat yogurt.
Gut health is important.
Yeah. That's what keeps you healthy, guys, is your gut. Mine's
I've been using that Paragard. Yeah. What?
Yeah. Yeah. Paragard.
Well, I mean, I was on those antibiotics, which I took, but I don't like taking it. I'm not really a fan of taking them, but.
Me neither.
But I got kimchi, Greek yogurt.
Yeah, you need the fermented foods.
Fermented
veggies. I put fermented carrots on top of my hamburgers. Yeah.
I love kimchi. I worked at a Korean restaurant when I lived in Chicago.
Oh,
and
wow.
I worked there for 5 years, but yeah, I love kimchi. Yeah.
That's great. So what are your thoughts, Jason, on this whole peace deal?
I don't know how much of it is just Trump is a megalomaniac. I mean, he loves to boast, and honestly, I'd rather have someone that. I mean, he doesn't want to fail, so I'd rather have that type of person running than we had the last 4 years that was non-existent. But watching the globalists just running on autopilot. But I don't have really opinion because I don't know. There's so many variables and so many things that are being pushed and so many angles. I don't know what will stick because I guess it's like it's that you need to talk to someone that has been there firsthand and like what they've experienced, because a lot of, unfortunately, with the technology they have now, they can censor things in real time. So it could if they don't want something to get out, it won't get out. It won't get into your feed. It won't get. So I don't know really what's going on, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I know the different, there's like the narratives that they're pushing. I know that there is always, it's hard to say. I mean, I positively, I think people are kind of seeing just how the machine works, and people are waking up to what you see is not what is really going on. So I hopefully this, along with the other things that have happened and all the things that we've been subjected to the last 5 years, that have all the craziness, all, getting called a crazy tinfoil hat, like conspiracy theorist, all that stuff was just critical thinking. I mean, I'm a licensed cosmetologist, so I was trained in not to spread communicable diseases, and everything they did during that was literally a clown show.
Right.
The whole masking, the plexiglass, all that stuff was so ridiculous to me. I couldn't take it serious.
Yeah, I know.
Because it was so, but watching that, I just hope that whatever they put, look who, that what they're doing. I see good, but I think we're gonna go through some bumpy roads ahead before it gets clear.
Yeah, true.
But I'm not afraid, like and also too, like, they make our boogeyman, it's always Russia and China.
Yeah, I know.
Well, like, is it really though? Is it really? I don't know how much, because I don't know.
Yeah, and then with Russia, sending the drones into, he doesn't have the backbone or the military presence to go in and invade Europe. Now, trust me, he wants Poland, he wants Sweden, he wants everything that used to be Mother Russia. He doesn't have it. That's why he's gone to foreign countries. That's why North Korea is sending all of its eligible men over there to fight for Russia. And they're coming home in caskets. Okay. And China's the same way. He's gone to China. But he doesn't have it. He does not have the backbone. Matter of fact, I see him failing. I see him falling. I see his bye-bye moment. Oh, wow. I've invented a new word. Bye-bye
moment.
Bye-bye moment, because I have to clean it up because, kids.
The thought police.
Pets especially can pick up on bye-bye moments.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And so can the thought police of YouTube. But yeah, so no, I see that happening. I don't see him getting stronger. As a matter of fact, I see him now. He may attempt it, okay, but it backfires to the point where it gets weaker. Russia gets weaker. Bye-bye moment.
Yeah, you're right. History it has been planned, Evie. It's the reset is, but it's secular. I mean, this has happened before.
Yeah.
So it's. I think the difference now, like, is more people. We have more communication access to the information.
Right. Yeah. I do feel the Gaza Strip 5 to 14. Now, is that when Hamas loses it and gunfire erupts? Probably. But 5 to 14 days, something very, very important happens over there in Gaza. Oh, there's the light in my laundry room going on. Hang on. Let's see. Let's hope my little lighter works here. Hello. So
Mary, do you see the extremists like being like more put in their place, I guess you could say? Do you think people will have enough of the extremists on both sides?
I've had enough of them.
Oh, I know. I just
Yeah, I've had enough of them. Absolutely. Oh, the light went off. How about that? Okay, let me blow some smoke over there. I'm blowing some smoke up your ass. You know, Paris is overrun with religious zealots of the Muslim faith. Okay, extremists. I don't know what you want to call it.
yeah.
Dearborn,
UK's fighting back.
Dearborn, Michigan.
Dearborn.
London. Look at what London's doing. Are we in our after show? Yeah, we always forget to announce we're in our after show. Guys, we're in our after show. So
yeah. This is what we have so far.
Right. And in London, look at what London's doing, guys. All of the boats are coming in, one out. Okay, in other words, they'll send one person to France. They have a deal with France. Well, France already has a problem, guys, with illegal immigrants, with radical extremist Muslims. And so they're going to send them back to France. They're going to send them to France. And London just needs to put them on planes, put them somewhere, and then ship them back to where they came from. And now they've started implementing a digital card. Okay. So to go in.
And they're going to try that here too. And that is not okay.
You don't think so?
No, because if they do digital currency, that's going to be tied to every single thing you do, every purchase.
Digital cards.
Oh, digital card. I could see, but digital ID.
Yeah, digital ID.
That's going to be linked to anything you do online. It's going to be linked to your bank, your social, they're going to know everything you do, everything. So you're going to, your insurance agency is going to be like, raise your premiums because maybe you ordered pizza too many times.
Right. Yeah. And Publix grocery store will go, oh, you make this amount of income. Well, we're going to raise the prices on you because you can afford to pay for it. So shop at Aldi's, people. That's what I
Hey, Jay, how are you doing?
Hey, Jay.
I used some of your info tonight.
What's that?
What
are you talking about?
Veronica.
Oh. So they already know everything. Yes, you are right. Yeah, Veronica. Oh, yeah. Hey, Veronica. Are you going to come down to Florida to the Tampa show? Think so.
Well, I said this year I'm gonna see you and her in person, like physically. Like I'm like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, so, of course. Yeah,
definitely, and that's coming up quick. I mean, yeah.
Y'all. What? Probably. So.
I don't know about you, but like I don't know. The technical stuff, the updates and the glitchiness.
Yeah, no. And then I feel like is it Hamas? It's the Hamas leader. I just feel like firepower erupts 5 to 14 days. It doesn't last long. They, like you said, Jason, They've been fighting for centuries.
Yeah, this is nothing new.
Nothing
It
new.
was. Well, they talk about the Israel's as what do they call them, like, not invaders, but like the
Mm-hmm.
whatever. The conflict was going on well before that was even established.
Right.
So
You're right, Joyce. We do need more light workers. Yep. So, but I don't know why I see Trump having something to do with the rebuilding of Gaza. Somehow or another, he's in there.
yeah,
As far as the hostages, okay,
instigator. Yeah,
supposedly there are 20 remaining. I see one
I
in
don't see how.
particular comes out on a stretcher and does not. He comes out on a stretcher. But I don't, and this is what Spirit is showing me. One comes out on a stretcher. He is in such bad shape that I think in the hospital, and he literally, I mean, it takes a year and a half for him to recover, and then I don't know that he makes it. But Spirit is showing me that in the beginning they showed me no hostages. So I would be very surprised if we saw 20 walk out of there. I don't think they're going to have to be helped out. If there are any remaining, I pray there are some remaining. I have dear friends in Israel, and they're Hasidic Jews, and believe it or not, they believe in my gift.
Really?
I worked on a cold case over there. Yeah, big believers in my gift. Big believers. What was that? A light just went by you, Jason. Did everybody else see that?
A spray?
Oh, you sprayed?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just got like ringing in my ears. So I thought I just heard.
Oh, you did? You got
Yeah.
ringing in your ear? Okay. All right. Where's my spray? Oh, it's in the car.
It's formerly at Oracle.
Yeah, I left mine in the car.
Now, what the Gaza, like, if they're gonna go in there, what are they gonna build? I mean, it's like you can't put, like, is it gonna be consumerism? Like, what are they gonna build? Like, what is there a demand for? Is it, you know what I mean?
Buildings. They need
Just buildings, or it's not like resorts or anything. Do you think? Because, like,
yes.
yes, but what?
Okay, so what I got was a lot of the Israelis, the more affluent Israelis, were going there picking out strips to build their houses. Okay. In certain parts. But I'm talking about infrastructure for the Palestinian people that made the wrong decision of electing Hamas. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's on them for that. But it will be nice to see hostages come out alive or deceased. It will be nice to see. And peace. Guys, why can't there be peace? Why does it always have to, why do they have to be radical and attack people? And I just, do what they did October the 7th, 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how can a soul live with itself knowing what they did? How can a soul live with themselves?
Well,
know?
it's the radicals are brainwashed to think, that, I mean, it's a status symbol if you do take out, a bunch of people, and then it's considered, you know, um,
You're right, Diane.
it's,
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Jason.
I mean, it's just, and it's they target them. I mean, it's from such a young age, or they're drilled into their head that that's putting you, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That you want that, and
Mm-hmm.
so they don't know any different, and so
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
mhm.
So I got Joyce. Did you say it was Oracle, Larry Ellison, and Tony Blair?
Jay
Because
did, yep,
who did? Okay, Jay did.
mhm,
So
mhm.
I heard it was Trump and Tony Blair. Did he pass the torch to Larry Ellison? So I don't know. There's still dead people in those buildings they bombed out. You know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yep,
He passed the
yeah,
torch. Yeah, that's good. I do see Netanyahu has got to go.
Yahoo!
Netanyahu has got to go. I mean,
Yeah, that 2-minute clip wasn't. Did you watch it?
no, what?
Oh, the one that I forwarded you
Oh, you did? When?
earlier today before there was that one, and then let me see. No, it was just how he's he's Looney Tunes. I mean, it was this one. It was Mission Briefed. He did like a
No.
it was from, yeah. Let me just
Me too, Joyce. I hope he does the right thing and doesn't carve out nice beach homes for the affluent over there. They
I
need
don't
to.
know if we can play it on here, because I don't know what that.
I know who Larry Ellison is. As a matter of fact, I turned down a job for Larry Ellison on his yacht many, many years ago when I was a yacht chef. Turned it down, baby. You're not paying enough money, Larry.
Isn't it funny how the most the billionaires are cheap ass?
They're cheap ass. They are. They are. And who's that? Who was that big record producer? God, what's his name?
Oh, Clive?
No, not Clive.
No.
Um,
Oh, the English one?
yeah.
What's his name? Oh shoot. I know who you're. Yeah. I can.
Turned him down too.
Does he look like no loafers? That one?
Turned him down. I don't know.
Hmm.
Big record.
Geldof.
Geldof. Bob Geldof? No.
Geffs or Geffen?
Geffen, David Geffen.
David Geffen.
I
Yeah.
turned him down. They're like, we want you to be. I got this phone call from one of the crew agents in Fort Lauderdale years ago, and they're like, we want you to be as a second executive chef. And I said, second? What do you mean? You mean I have someone telling me how to cook, how to do my job? Yes. I said,
Nope.
Said, so give me the bottom line. What's the dollar amount? And they told me, and I'm like, what? Second executive chef, only $66,000 a year? And I said, yeah, I'm like, what? And then I said, well, how many staff would I have underneath me? You would have 4 sous chefs and 8 kitchen attendants on a yacht. And I said, what?
How big was this? Yeah. What?
Yeah, it was very big at the time. And I said, what? I said, no. I said, I pretty much work alone. Okay. I don't, people get in my way. And when I have to move as a chef, I move. And so I'm like, and
Especially on a yacht. I mean, you're
then,
in tight quarters.
I'm like, and how many people would I be cooking for? 4 times a day, five to 6 times a day, 100 and something people.
Because you got crew too.
Plus crew.
Plus crew.
And I said, well, what is the executive chef? Is he on board? No, he flies around with the owner. I said, so I would be stuck on board.
No.
For that amount of money? No. Tell him to maybe quadruple it, and I would think about it. Never heard back. But that's, and they get away with that. They hire a lot of Filipinos, a lot of third.
Well, that's why they're not registered. If it's a U.S., they don't register them in the United States because they can get around the labor laws.
It's a foreign flagged vessel.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I've seen what, maybe if, in your 20s when you have that, like, you can, but after that, you're like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Like, I honestly, and I was submitted for Bill Gates not too long ago. And I'm like, I found out he paid his corporate manager. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And no, I'm not going to work for that. No.
Oh, you found out how much?
Yeah, I found out how much. I looked it up. I'm like, are you
He
kidding
creeps me out. I don't, does he have a soul? Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen it. I think he's agnostic because I don't see a soul in him.
Oh, it's probably
a soul in Larry Ellison either. I don't. So, but now, guys, I'm too old to be on yachts.
Oh, well, isn't chef like ranked one of the highest stress jobs? And being on a yacht is even, because you got to deal with all. I follow a few of them, and like just what they have to deal with. I mean, 24/7.
51 Minds came to me. Okay, before they were thinking. Well, before they went in production of Below Deck, 51 Minds production company came to me first. And they said, would you consider being on the show as the chef? And I said, well, sure, I'll consider it. And they said, well, can you create hype? We want a lot of hype. We want drama. And I thought about it. I said, guys, you're asking me to create false narratives for an industry that I've been a part of that's been very good to me all of these years, and it will sink my reputation or it will build it up depending on how you want the narrative to go. I said, and I've been on Chopped, Food Network. And so, yeah, it was Below Deck, the TV show, Joyce. And so I turned them down. Look at all these wonderful opportunities that landed in my lap, and I'm a dumbass.
No, Mary, I don't know. Look at the people. I don't know, Mary. Like, look at what happened to the people. Like you didn't take them for a reason, and there's probably a higher power that was stopping you because you know what I mean. There's a lot of those people that go that route. Look, like follow up, see where they are now. Look at all,
Yeah, they're living in Hollywood with multiple contracts and a lot.
Or they're locked into contracts and they have nothing.
And bigger bank accounts than I do, But hey, God God's got me here for
Oh yeah.
a reason.
Didn't he drown in like 4 feet of water or something like that? Obama's personal shop. It was like
He could have walked home.
no, it's like yeah, like I wouldn't want to work for the Clintons. No.
No. I've turned down some very, very prestigious jobs that anybody in their right mind would have taken just to say, oh, I worked for him. I'm not that kind of person. It's like, I'm not going to say I worked for this person. I will say, what can you do for me as your chef? And this is what I can do for you. But I will not work for someone just because they're famous. Will not.
It's like the mafia. You can't leave.
Yeah.
You know too much, Mary.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
You might slip off the boat.
I might give them a reading and they're not going to like it. So yeah. Oh, we're on Clive Davis. Are we on Clive Davis? Joyce, what do you think of Clive? Well, you know, I told you what Spirit showed me about Clive, you know. So
Yeah.
You gone quiet. What? You gone quiet.
Oh, sorry. I was just reading. I was looking at pictures. Clive. Oh no, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Well,
let me see. Oh, that was Emma snoring in the background. Let's see.
Hotel California. You can check out but never leave.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it in his aura. Yeah, you know what I saw with Clive? You saw that, right? Well, we have a very cold winter. It's more like an Indian summer. I feel like it'll maybe kind of get to normal 60 degrees. I feel like you're going to be cold, but it's not going to be bad. Clive Davis, I couldn't understand who I was seeing and why I was seeing this. And when I saw Jeffrey Epstein and the whole thing that went down with Jeffrey Epstein, I saw a man in a 3-piece business suit standing in front of about 12 people at a table, almost like a round table, standing at the front making decisions. These people were from
was it like a James Bond movie?
Yeah. Different parts of the world.
Like the ones that like around, but yeah. Like what was that more recent one with what's his name? It was a more recent James Bond where they had like he was infiltrating the secret elite.
Well, this guy was and I feel like all of these people played a role in sex trafficking. Can I say that? I just did. Can I take it away? Maybe. I don't know. And
it'll flag it. It'll flag it.
Oh.
And then that's what the delay is for. So you'll get a notification.
Oh, ex-traffickers. I said X, people. I didn't say sex. I said X. So anyway, so if we're not on next week, you know what happened.
Yeah, the Spectre.
So, right. So I saw him talking to these. They were all from different parts of the country. I felt like one lady was from Mexico or South America. She had black hair. I've never been able to see her face. Jet black hair. I saw a black-haired woman. Okay. And that was Ghislaine Maxwell. But at this table, I saw a black-haired woman. Her hair was, perfectly coiffed. Very, very business. Very, very professional. And she was from Colombia, someplace like that. A guy from Turkey, several men from Turkey, some Arabs, and there was Clive Davis, man, and he was making the decision. This is what Spirit showed me. This all is Spirit. Spirit showed him standing there making the decision of what to do with Jeffrey.
We have someone here from Facebook. Hi, Mary. C. Muldrow.
Hey, hi, honey. How you doing? Oh yeah, sweet lady.
Yeah, it's like with that movie though, Spectre, the 007. You know, like Ian Fleming was into all that. You know, he was putting it all on screen. All the Ian Fleming.
Yeah.
The secret society stuff. He was I think he was a
Yeah.
Freemason, but
Yeah.
he put a lot of that. You know, all the spies and blackmail run the world. You know, it's all espionage and blackmail.
Oh yeah. Well, so we all know what they decided to do with Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. And that's who I saw. I didn't know who this man was. Didn't have a clue who this man was until Jeff. Remember Jeff and Brooke? Jeff, I told him about it, and didn't he put his picture up? I'm like, and what was the most distinct thing about Clive was his glasses and the vest he always wore. A 3-piece suit, guys, a jacket, a vest, and pants. The vest, his glasses. I'm like, that's the guy. That's the guy I've been seeing him. Ooh, Hippin City. I can't read. Hippin City. Hey, Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones. That that was.
What's Skull and Bones?
Oh, that was the Bush, and it's like out of the secret society, and who else? Kerry, John Kerry. It's in Yale fraternity. Yeah, thanks. I'm like, I knew I could see the building because I saw a thing like on Old World buildings, and it the Skull and Bones. It's like the two crossbones with the skull, and they were all part of that. So it's like, you know, they're kind of
Skull and Bones. Yeah.
Skull and Bones, and then
I met a MI6 guy from England in Florida. Yep. Retired.
Was it? Huh?
Retired.
Oh, retired. Yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't. Well, yeah, you're still here, so it wasn't like if I tell you, I'm gonna have to text you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Retired. Secret Society. Yep. Shabby Gabby. Secret Society.
It's like
there are a lot of them out there. You know, I was going by this place where I'm staying, and the doors were open, and was it the Masons? Big old White House. They had their meetings there every week, and the basement door was open. And this has been like maybe 6 years ago. Here are all these girls sitting in a circle in white wedding dresses.
I'm sure it was a ritual of some sort. What was the date? Yeah, was it a full moon or an equinox?
And they were like, I'm like, I'm just trying to. The door's open, and I've never. There weren't the. What do they call them? Oh my gosh, Masons, Freemasons. I can't remember the name, But so I'm driving by and then the door's open and I'm looking and all of a sudden it's like, what? Here are all of these young girls wearing white wedding gowns, like with the thing over their head.
The veil and everything.
The
yeah.
veil. I should know that word. The veil. And I'm going, why
Were they speaking in tongues? No.
No, but and men were showing up in tuxedos. What was it? A mass marriage of marrying young chicks off to old cooters? What is this? It was like the Masons. The Masons. What do they call that building? Damn it.
Was it New England or somewhere up in there?
Yeah. Downtown. Where? Downtown. I'm like, what is the light's back on. I'm like, what is this? I mean, it's they weren't Mormons, you know. It's like, why were all these girls dressed in white wedding gowns with veils on their head, and older men are walking across the parking lot in tuxedos? What is that? Masons have a girl club? What? Masonic temple. Yes, you're right. That's it. That's what
Detroit has the largest Masonic temple in the world.
Oh, the light just went off.
Yep. Downtown Detroit. Yep.
They have a girl club? Is that, I'm trying to think of the girls now.
Oh, what is the women
Yes, we have to absolutely raise our vibrations, Joyce. Masons have a girl club. I'm trying to think of the girl's name. Cults. Compass and Rose. So, Kara, they have a girls club? What? They marry a woman for the night? What is it? What is that all about? Are those the ones that have secret lettering and secret things? You know,
what, the Freemasons? Or
isn't that what it is?
Yeah, well, there's you got the Masons, the Freemasons, but then you have like 33rd degree. You have higher and higher. Like it's all like kind of like it's a pyramid. Like at the top, and then like so you're initiated as you go up and up.
What do they do with it?
Is that the black one? Like for like Oprah. Oh, that's the Boule Society, I believe. The Boule.
Oh, guys, submit us for an Emmy nomination, would you? Because Podcast Now can receive Emmys. Okay. I'm tired of Charlie being number one. I would like to win an Emmy. Masons, I saw what you do in your basement.
Yeah, Shriners like that. Shriners always remind me of Fred Flintstone. The little hat with the tassel. What was it on the Flintstones? They would he was in that.
What's a 33 Dag, Carrie? I'll vote for you, Mary. Well, somebody submit me, they'll probably go, no way. But yeah. Now,
but no one would watch the Emmys, Mary. Who watch it? Oh, the Moose Club. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Oh my gosh, my smoke alarm's gonna go off.
I love my Mises to pieces.
Grand Poobah.
Grand Poobah.
Moose Club. My family Mormon who raise eyebrows. Hippin City. My family was Mormon.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow. So I grew up in a small southern. My smoke detector is really gonna start blaring pretty soon. I mean, like this thing is like on fire. So maybe I ought to open the door a little bit, crack it. Yeah, hang on. I can do that. Okay, here we go. Who's that? Oh, what did you send me, Jason? Yeah, it's
Oh, just that video of like 2 minutes of the Yahoo.
pretty smoky. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, pretty smoky.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, I better put that out. I got the greatest door stopper in the world. It's a plate that screws down there at the bottom of the door.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a metal brace that goes in front, stops the door, anybody from gaining entry. Of course, they could just break the glass and crawl in through the glass.
I think you should just take a picture of one of the spirits you caught and put it on the front door, like this person, you know.
I should.
Caution, this house is haunted.
Yeah. Caution, caution.
Portal in backyard.
Yeah.
You please use caution.
Oh my God, I didn't tell you what happened to me. So
What?
2 nights ago, yeah, I did. I told you.
Oh,
Yeah, somebody thumped me on my head. I am sitting here on my phone. It's probably what, 9 o'clock at night? 9?
mm-hmm.
And somebody took 2 fingers and went whack on top of my head. Okay, so and was I on the phone with you or?
I think you were. Yeah, you were like, whoa, yeah.
Whoa. I'm like,
Well,
what the hell? And so I looked up thinking, you know, something felt really heavy, fell on my head. But it was 2 fingers, and I'm not going to do it again because that hurt. But whacked me on the head. Now, isn't that something like from the old school, like grandparent era? Like they'd take fingers and whack you on the head? Or is that
like kind of like, yeah, like, well, like a
1800s? Does anybody know? And I'm like going, holy F.
that was more like a stitch, or like they whack you with a switch, like a, you know, that happened in my hallway. I told you I got basically whacked on the back of the head. It knocked me to the floor.
See, I'm thinking it's the man that lives here because I've heard him go up and down the stairs, which is next to the bedroom, you know.
So but you didn't, like, it was nothing there after it happened.
I just nothing. And I wasn't paying attention. I was on my phone doing this, and all of a sudden, whack! And I'm going, what the, you know?
The only other time that really I had something like hit me that hard was in Florida and Key West. I was sitting next to my mom. We were at, like, a bunch of us at Denny's, of all places. It hit me, and I could feel the energy go all the way down, and got down to where my pocket was. My phone was in my pocket. It opened all the apps simultaneously.
Whoa.
And my mom was like, what the hell was that? Like, she was sitting next to me. She felt it. I go, I don't know, but that I had a few very crazy things happen down there.
Now, also in this house, probably second year I ever stayed here, I was asleep, or I was halfway asleep. You know, I just started going to sleep, and a hand came down and punched the pillow next to my head.
Did you see the actual? Did it, like, come out, and did you see?
No, I felt it.
You felt it?
I felt like right near my head, it punched the pillow. And so, yeah. So I knew I wasn't dealing with something very nice. But so this year they've decided to whack me over the head like a school kid, you know? First,
you gotta wash your laundry in holy water.
I'm like, oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, and then I came out of I was making up my bed, and this is the week before, okay? A week before, guys, I'm making up my bed, and I turned around and here's this black thing swirling around on the floor, going, and it went from the bedroom straight downstairs, probably in the basement. So I'm like, okay, that's it. So I grabbed my sage, started saging, and then oh yeah, no fear here, Joyce.
No fear. Yeah, I tell them to get the F out.
Grabbed my holy water and I grabbed my spray. And I did all three of those things. And then I came down here by the door and I opened the door waiting for it to go out. I never saw it leave.
The last time I was invited over to my brother's, which was a while, we're talking years now, but while I was there, every room I went in, a negative entity would run out. I was chasing, it was like kept running away from me because I scare those away. I scare them away normally. They don't get to me, but I was like, I'm just like watching that, just kind of being all like remain composed and whatnot, because I can't though. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, and when it whacked me on top of my head, I'm looking around and I know I was on the phone with you, and I'm like, oh no, you didn't. I'm not someone to be messed with when it comes to that, And so I felt like it was an older person who did that. Because it's still
well, I used to, like I've been pulled by my ear.
Yeah.
They used to whack you with the ruler, like the yard.
Yardstick. All right, or a paddle board. So
do I see spirit? I feel it. I can sense it. I can see energy. I wouldn't say. I guess that's depends on what kind of as far as spirit, what form. I don't know.
Yeah.
If my third eye, I get visions. I'll get flashes. I'll get premonitions. I'll get stuff like that. I wouldn't say I can, like, I don't see what Mary can see. I know that. I know a lot of times, like,
Be glad.
Yeah.
Did the head company accompany any other activity afterwards? About 2 days later, or I'm sorry, 2 days before that, Jay, was this black kind of gnarly thing that was running along the floor. It went out of the bedroom, but it could have been my old cat Sparky, who was kind of like all bent up. Okay. And I've heard him cry here. And he died 3 years ago, and I've heard him cry here. And just like I've heard shark bait here. So that could have been Sparky. But Sparky actually turned out to be a beautiful little kitten once he got a lot of nutrients in him and good food. So I was thinking, I'm not sure what that was, but I wasn't afraid. I just went around the house and saged, used holy water and my spray, followed it up with my spray. So, but the head thumping. So what I do before I go to bed at night is I take my spray and I say out, I'm standing in my room and I say, no one is allowed in my room except for my twin, Amy, and my God team, my divine team, of which I'm calling in now. I need my divine team. And I said, if you are not of God, you must leave this house. And so I spray outside my door and then I spray inside my room too. And ever since I started doing that, I've never had a problem with anybody in my room. Now, a spirit will show up from time to time. And when they come in my room, I feel like I'm getting tasered, literally getting tasered, the energy level, and it will wake me up.
I won't.
The
I
other
would say
night?
I've had the whole body, like I'm like
Mhm.
it's like I'm resonating at like a higher frequency, like my whole
Yeah,
body. It's like,
that's me.
but
That's
I
me.
don't necessarily take it as a negative.
No.
Sometimes I feel like I'm
Mhm.
integrating a higher frequency, and so I feel like it's just
Mhm.
I'm because it's like you're in the what is that? Your brain waves are a certain the theta or the beta or whatever. So you're
Yeah, yeah. So I
and
mean,
that comes into play. Yeah.
yeah, that's what it is. It's like when I'm even approaching Salem, my whole body starts vibrating. Well, it's the same
Mm-hmm.
thing. It's and I say tasered because that's the only thing I can think of. It's like
Yeah.
electrical current going through me when another spirit is there. So it
It's
came
like
in my
intensive
bedroom.
static. Yeah, it's like static, but just like when you get static shock, but
It's
all over.
electric
Yeah.
charge, right? Electric charge, same as being tasered.
Mhm.
So
I
I'm in
have one. I
bed,
just want to see if it works. Oh, yeah.
right? Right.
I'm
Oh my God! So I'm in bed, and I felt it, and it woke me up, and I stick my hand out, stop, and it went away. It went away. Stop
You're
and
like, ah,
out. It went away. It works.
no,
Hypnos-
yeah.
oh, is that Hypnocity? Oh, Hypnocity. I was saying it wrong. Yeah, you got to shine your light. Yep, absolutely. So I got straight to the source not scared ever, just pissed off. Yeah, I go straight to the source for protection too. Have to. Call in your divine team, guys. Telling you it works. Don't ever be afraid. Body is trying to surge with
And
more
also
than
to the
light
emphasis,
getting on you. Ooh.
it sounds kind of like I don't know. It sounds all like to be positive, but it really does. It really does
Oh,
matter.
yeah, it does matter.
It does
Yeah.
matter. Yeah, it's yeah. It like that's my default setting, and so I
Like a
which yeah.
10 unit that would not shut off. You're right. I've had those too. That's fun.
Oh,
Well, guys, it's past my. I'm fading.
are you fading, Mary? Okay. Well,
I'm fading.
well, let's play our little one more time.
Yeah.
We'll do it. Sure. I gotta do one with I gotta update our what's his name? Tater. We gotta do some more stuff with Tater.
Yeah.
Have you been around negative people or in a negative environment? Frankie and Lord's Apothecary Cleanser Spray is a must. Just one spray to make the negativity go away. Available at marythemedium.com.
I love that. Tater
And
tot.
then like we got one
You
more.
will love Italian street bread. It's a good. Go to italianstreetbread.com and order use some today. Capiche?
Yay. Yay. Oh, yeah. And then what did I say? Where's the banners? Spirit Fest, West Palm Beach,
Oh,
November 22nd, 23rd. I'm going to be there at the West Palm Fairgrounds. And then Body, Mind, and Spirit, November 14th through the 16th, Tampa Fairgrounds, guys. And I'm speaking Hidden Gifts Revealed. And these people are going to be in for a shock. They get to see my spirit photos.
Mary, you look like a little, yeah, like
I thought that was a good photo.
it is a good photo.
Yeah.
You were touched by the light.
I was touched by the makeup
Mm-hmm.
and the hairspray. Yeah. Yeah, that's me. That was me. Mary the Medium.
Mary the Medium. Yes.
So, guys, if
So
you want a reading, okay, contact Jason at therealmarythemedium.com. That's my email, or you can go on marythemedium.com and book a reading, follow, subscribe this channel, nominate us for an Emmy. We try and do good. Mark my words.
or I'm learning it's kind of weird. A lot of channels that got taken down have since been reinstated. So the algorithms are all over the place. So I'm trying to learn the new AI algorithms and what.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a lot. I've got to sort through a lot of the newer material. Because they give tips and everything how to do it. It's just like, whoa, okay, I'll implement that.
Yeah. Well, I'm not so far from Maryland, Diane. Really, I'm not. Evie, love and peace and hope to you. Shabby Gabby, good to see you here. Joyce, always love having you. And Carrie, good luck. So a holistic practitioner with a biofeedback machine, okay, literally can see what's going on in his body and can offer solutions. That's what you need. Okay. Otherwise, it's a guessing game. A biofeedback machine. Jason's got one.
Have that one, everyone. Check out. So look into this. This is
Well, I'm talking about a nutritional.
This one, but it has the TENS pad that you can put on.
Okay.
Put these on, and it does. It will a reading.
Okay. Does a reading of the body.
This one here actually goes into your nose and can clear up your pineal gland, decalcify it using scalar technique. Yeah, uses scalar technology. Yep.
I mean, I had a problem giving away my trading in my iPhone because I figured it was my phone taking all those spirit pictures. So I have a problem with sticking something up my nose because I'm afraid it's going to eradicate my
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not. I don't know. It's a little detached from that, but no. And it's weird because you'll send me stuff and your text, it won't transfer to my tablet. Whatever you captured, sometimes it doesn't always. What you send me, I can see it. But sometimes when I go to edit it or something, it won't work. If the spirit doesn't want to be on,
camera, take it up with spirit.
Like your aunt. Your aunt didn't want me to mess with that. Yeah.
Like my aunt.
She resisted. She resisted.
She did. She did. I heard her loud and clear. Beth, don't.
But you did, Blanche. You did.
I know. She probably pissed. But anyway. Wow. Okay, guys.
All right. Well, thanks, everyone.
Thanks so much. Thursdays, the Pet Psychic Show, 9 p.m. Same channel, guys. See you then. Everybody have a beautiful week ahead. And we'll see you Thursday.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely. All right. Bye, everyone. Night.
Bye. Thanks.
Thank you.
See you.